everyone. We are here again today, and my name is Physio Carlo. Today, we are having the deep dive into physiotherapy topics, and today we have with us a boss of mine who has worked extensively in the University of Ibadan Teaching Hospital and have now moved to the UK where he practices his profession in physiotherapy. Now we are going to hear more from Prince Will, Anozie, a brother and a boss. Okay, let's have you, Mr. Prince Will. Please, can you introduce yourself to our audience today?
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I want to thank the hosts, who has been a very wonderful colleague, and we met in UCH, during the training, and it's been a pleasure, working with you, and I've seen a lot of giant strides that you have taken. Those ones who are going to talk about it behind the camera.
Thank you, sir.
I'm happy to be here. So to just give you a brief introduction of myself, my Prince Wilanozi is my name. Yeah, I'm a physiotherapist. I've worked in Nigeria, for over 10 years before taking the leap to the UK. And currently I'm practicing here as Band 6 physiotherapists in a specialist and complex care, intermediate care units where we manage patients basically who require neurological rehabilitation and long-term respiratory care. So that's basically what I do now.
Okay, thank you so much. That must be a lot, the neurology and respiratory in one place. It's a whole lot. Okay, without wasting our time, let's go into the first questions. We want you to tell us about your movement from Nigeria to the UK. How would you describe your journey personally and professionally?
Yeah. I have a lot to say, but I will try to make it very, very brief, and I also want to make it to be very practical so that people can understand what it means to move. The first time I had the opportunity to leave Nigeria to the UK was in 2018, and that period my friend was just telling me, but I didn't have the zeal really, so I was like, what am I going there to do? I'm already doing well here. I was comfortable, so I didn't want to do and leave. So I felt like going to somewhere I don't know and start practicing. I was already then, a senior physiotherapist, doing my work. So I didn't feel like moving. I was already gaining that specialty skills and all that. So about somewhere around 2021, 2022, I started the pressure was more. The major thing that brought me to, the thing that pushed me was basically that I wasn't getting the satisfaction I needed. So it's more like I've gotten to that place of plateauing. So I've gotten to that place of plateau. So I wasn't getting that satisfaction as a physiotherapist. The environment where I was working wasn't giving me that satisfaction. There are a lot of things I wanted to do, but I felt that I wasn't able to do that. The enabling environment wasn't there again. And I had quest for more, in terms of knowledge wise. I wanted to have an international perspective. So that puts me on the ball. So I set my goals and said I would definitely go through this path. And luckily, we had a pathway which was sort of straightforward. Yeah, it was quite tasking, but I took that step, and eventually I got my HCPC registration in April 2023. Then within April and August 2023, I was applying for jobs. So by August 31st, not to be precise, I landed a job. Yeah.
Very fast.
Yeah, it was just a
Yeah,
space of 4 months between being registered. So I did my
yeah,
interview, and I did only 4 interviews, and one of them was successful by God's grace. So then I took the journey. That's basically what brought me to the UK. So
okay,
it's basically about that lack of satisfaction again. It wasn't just about the money because I was still doing my private practice, so I was
yeah,
gaining some money there. So I was like, it's not really the money that is pushing me. I wanted to
yeah.
see more. Is this all physiotherapy has to offer?
Has to offer.
Then that
Wow, wow,
satisfaction was
wow,
not there. So I needed to take that step and move. And that was my motivation, really. Yeah.
wow, wow. This is a really touching inspiration for moving abroad. Most people would say it's because they wanted to make more money and all of that, but the genuinity in this story is really inspiring, I must say.